Welcome back to another edition of Liberty Lunch Break from Off the Wire, the topic du jour. I am your host, Noel Olin, aka the Cajun Libertarian. What is the topic of the day? Leading diversity activist, claiming to be a woman of color, quote, white as the driven snow, end quote, according to her mother. Let's dive into it. So, how many times are we gonna go through this? Like honestly, we just it's one story after another. Uh, uh, People claim to be a person of color, right? They claim to be a person of color. Then they're proven false. All in the name of you should be able to have special privilege of being a person of color, but yet there's systemic racism against people of non-white colors, whatever the hell that means. Nobody's white, nobody's black, nobody's brown. We're all different shades of the same spectrum of colors. None of this, it's all divide and conquer. All right, let's dig into it real quick and we'll get out of here. Also, real quick, because these segments are very short, they're 5 to 10 minutes long at best. So please subscribe to the show, or specifically subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the show, share it with your friends, all the above, and let's have some fun because I try to keep these very short segments Monday through Friday on off the wire Liberty Lunch. All right, let's go. An influential social justice advocacy group leader who claimed to be a woman of color is actually white. The Intercept reported, quote, "I'm as white as the driven snow, and so is she." Raquel Evita Sorowatsi's mother, Carol Perone, told the outlet. Yeah, I'm going to butcher that name because it's actually a made up name. It's not real. Even if it was real, I'd still butcher it because that's ridiculous. If you saw what I saw, you'd think the same thing. All right. Sarawati, born Rachel Elizabeth Seidel, is a Muslim activist who serves as the Chief Equity, Inclusion, and Culture Officer for the Progressive American Friends Service Committee. Quote, "I call her Rachel," end quote, Perone said of her daughter. For years, Saraswati has claimed to be a woman of color. Specifically, she claimed to be of Latin, South Asian, and Arab descent. Oh man, why? Why do you people keep doing this? You know what this is? Let me explain for a second. All right? I'm only 3.5 minutes into it, so we're good. I got plenty of time. What has happened in our culture is because it's incentivized. Period. There is really no other base explanation for it. That is what's happened. This kind of culture has been incentivized. It is incentivized that if you are not a person, quote unquote, a person of color, then you are esteemed higher in the hierarchy of societal development. This is all based on immutable characteristics. It makes no sense. This is not how we operate. This is not how any logical or an intellectual um, society would ever choose to operate. This is a disgusting and deprived mind would choose to operate. That's all this is. That's it. When they elevate immutable characteristics over meritocracy, you wind up with a depraved society. That's it. That's the point. End of discussion. Really, I'll read some more, but that's really it. That's the end of the discussion. We have prioritized immutable characteristics in sexual preference. Like, can we not get any more Neanderthal than that? You you value where you place, where you want to get your rocks off, where you want to put your genitalia. That's some sort of priority. That's something to be proud about. No, it's not. That's a degenerate society. A healthy society would say, I would put my priorities into the person, into my own personal worth ethics. Ethics. Excuse me. I'm having a throat issue tonight. Sorry. I would put I would put my own personal ethics and want to implement that into society as a valuable asset. Yes, that's valuable. Being a hard worker, investing in yourself and your family and your community. Those are ethical, those are valuable. Placing ethics and value and morality on where you decide to put your junk is the bottom of the barrel of which we should be basing any sort of morality. That's not even morality. That's just, I don't even know what you call that, but it's not morality. It's just despicable. You know, it's we've we've bottomed out as a society at this point. All right, let me carry on, and then we're gonna get rid of this. For years, I already said that. Sorry. Perone told the Intercept that her daughter, which is falsely using an Indian name or whatever origin of culture she claims to be, that she is not. It's just so ridiculous. I don't even know why I need to go further. They're literally claiming that because and it's false. They're not even the minority that they claim to be. But even being the minority that you claim to be, that has no merit. There is no value in that. That's an immutable characteristic. Your value is placed in the worth that you implement into society. And I'm so tired of this. It's so Neanderthal. And I don't care how much hate I get for it. It's just disgusting, racist, a intellectual behavior. All right, finishing up. Perone told The Intercept that her daughter, who's by a false name, ethnic heritage is German and British on her mother's side, and Calabrese Italian on her now deceased father's side. So she's not a woman of color, quote unquote, and nobody knows what that means anymore anyway. Perone provided the outlet with childhood photographs of the fake name, in which her complexion is quote unquote significantly lighter than the bronze look in more recent photographs, end quote. Excuse me. Another relative who asked not to be named also confirmed that the fake name person is white. Yeah, of course she is. Because it's a society we live in. We'll just, you know, put it in the garbage. These people are trash. This society that we live in, where we're placing some sort of ridiculous, invaluable value on what your skin tone is, how you were born. Man, get a life. Grow up. There's no such thing. You're either a good person or you're not. I don't care about your damn skin color. I don't care about your heritage. It makes no sense whatsoever. It has no validity. It has zero value whatsoever. Grow the up. Period. End of discussion. If you're not willing to grow up and recognize that your skin color or who you were born as has no value, then you're a waste to this society. And, you know, You get what you deserve. We'll leave it there. Talk to you tomorrow, and I'm out.